Hello everybody, welcome to the Leeds house. Today has been a pretty eventful day in the world of Leeds United. Victor Orr has been sacked.
Oh, so sad for Victor.
It hasn't been confirmed, but it looks like Javi Gracia is getting sacked.
Oh, so sad.
And we are bringing in the saviour, the messiah.
The big sexy Sambo.
The big sexy Sambo Allardyce, it looks like. Oh my
What do you
God.
think about that, Kevin?
I don't know what to think about.
either.
I don't know. It's like, if there's any person in the world that can fluke it, it's Sam Allardyce. I think he could fluke it, but I'm not confident. Let's just say I'm not confident.
Fluke it with any other team.
But not us. Do you think Bamford can do flick-ons, 100 flick-ons a match?
Yeah,
Do you really think so?
yeah. To nobody.
To nobody, though, yeah.
Because no one gets around him anymore.
Yeah.
I don't know, mate. Oh, it's all just gone to shit, hasn't it?
Yes, it has, yes. I'm not sure how we can come out of this with looking like a good, deep, well-run football club today.
Wow, we're not. We thought we were. We're not. We've been quite positive as well.
Yeah, we've mentioned that we are we're very positive people, and we don't like to do the slaggings or the ribbing of the management, ownership and stuff like that. I know I did say Victor Orr's got nits the other day, didn't I? But
Definitely has.
I'm glad he's gone. I've seen some stuff on the social media today about the 90 players that he signed for Leeds and where they are and what they're doing now. It was eye-opening. It's just really eye-opening.
Yeah. Yeah, I've seen it as well. A list of the players that he's brought in, managers, and the success rate of them all. It's quite bad. I mean,
Well, he did bring in that. What was that French lad's name? John Kevin Augustin. Yeah, he was good.
Yeah. Record
He is our record signer, really, isn't he?
waste of space.
Yeah,
What the fuck, mate?
I don't know. We've got we always have a football match on the background when we do these, and we've got Arsenal, Chelsea, and Arsenal look like prime Barcelona, and Chelsea look like Leeds. Yeah, it's brilliant.
Oh, Frankie.
Even Xhaka's dancing through defences and that, it's weird. But hey, back to Leeds.
Back to Leeds. So let's get it out of the way. Let's get the game out of the way.
Yeah. But, okay. So we'll come to Allardyce and that in a bit.
Yeah.
We obviously we're going off on a mad one again, like we always do. Bournemouth.
Oh
my God. It's
yeah.
yeah.
That's what it is, isn't it? It's like you play okay for. This is our thing that we do, isn't it? Play okay for a little bit.
Yeah.
Don't really do anything. Just play okay, and then we're 2-0 down. Yes.
I don't think that they totally overran us, aren't
No, they
they? 'Cause they're not very good,
They're not, but they didn't need to be very good.
and they just
That's it.
just every time they went forward, it looked like they were going to score.
That's our remit at the moment, isn't it?
Yeah. Oh, I'm just thinking about Rutter chasing up to Bamford's flick-ons. Oh, so yeah, let's get back to that. So, I haven't done this for a while, but when Bournemouth kept scoring, I didn't feel anything.
I was sort of laughing not at Leeds, but just laughing at the situation that we find ourselves in. That we're needing wins, we're needing points, and we're just not even looking like we're even getting anything. We're just getting smashed by Bournemouth.
Yeah.
4-1. And everyone was crying out for Nonto to play, and he played.
Yep.
Set a goal up.
Yep.
We still lost.
Still lost 4-1. And then it's just obviously changes. Didn't use all his substitutions. I think since that half time on Palace, we've just I don't know.
I want to know what's going on.
I'd like to know what's gone on as well now, because obviously we're not the only people thinking that.
Them space oranges are still in the system.
Yeah, I reckon so, mate.
Strauky.
Yeah.
Oh, mate. Have a word with your ma.
Yeah.
It's horrible being a Leeds fan at the moment,
It is.
because everyone's just taking the piss out of us.
Oh, they're going to be taking the piss out of us more today.
Even more so, yeah. And like the times when we've lost a manager and Allardyce's name's popped up and we've all been like, no. And now I'm like, just see what he can do.
Let's just see what you can do now.
See what he can do.
Yeah, it's just a weird one, isn't it?
Sorry, Bournemouth. Bournemouth.
Yes.
Yeah, so let's just get it out of the way.
I'm
really quickly.
I'm going to put this out there. I don't think we're going to be speaking about Bournemouth as much as we normally would.
No.
Because there's a lot more pressing matters going on, isn't there?
So we found ourselves 2-0 down, pulled a goal back, went in the second half and offered absolutely nothing and ended up conceding another 2 goals. We lost 4-1.
Yeah.
I think that sums up that game. Nothing really major happened. There was no travesties. There was no we should have had a penalty. We should have had this. It was just shit.
Yeah, it was just absolute shit. I mean, if I could think of one player that can walk out there with a head held high a little bit, possibly Jack Harrison, maybe.
Yeah, maybe, but he was part team that lost. Fuck him.
Yeah.
No, I'm joking. No, I'm only messing. It's just I got a bit sick of looking at the positives because I can't see any at the moment in terms of the gameplay. I mean, in future, yeah, I can see us 49ers taking over and us starting again, whatever. That's great. But at the moment, we're in this season and we're falling out of this league like a rock. And we're not just losing games, we're getting hammered.
Yeah. There's no fight.
No, it's embarrassing. It's embarrassing to sort of just to see us play like that. But something's gone on, mate, and I don't know what it is. And I can't put my finger on it. You can't go from what we were doing in the first half against Palace to everything that's happened after that. I don't understand it.
What about this? Because there was a scrap, wasn't there?
There was talk of a scrap, but
Rocco versus Ayling.
Is it true?
I reckon Ayling would be better at Street Fighter because it reminds me that he looks like the sort of bloke that plays with Blanca all the time.
Yeah, Blanca's good at cartwheels.
Yeah, I suppose, yeah. And Matt Rocker's like, I don't know, someone that can't turn very fast, like E Honda.
Oh, God. What is going on, mate?
I don't know what's going on. And it's just terrible. Literally terrible.
So we come off that game, 4-1 down, lost the game 4-1. Orta's gone. Javi's about to go.
The team are not. Most of the team are walking past kids in hotels.
I'm not really bothered about that. I mean, it's crap. It's crap, I think when things are going bad for you, everyone's just picking up on everything that's happening. I mean, it's horrible for like the lad, little kid and that happening, but some people did speak to him. It wasn't like nobody talked to him. I mean, more people probably should have acknowledged him and stuff. That goes without saying. But if we're, like I say, we're like top of the league, is that a massive big deal? People will probably pull up and go, "Oh, come on, lads!" But because of where we are, what's happening, the shite that we're in, it's just amplified, isn't it? All the negativity about us at the moment is being amplified. We've broken the goals conceded in for
April.
a month.
Who held the record before that?
Oh, we did.
Oh yeah, that's good, isn't it?
Yep, for last season. So we've still got this month to come, and we've still got Man City.
We've got this. Yeah, we've got that. What is it?
Shit team.
What are they called? Manchester.
I don't know. It's the 2 teams in Manchester. There's Man United and there's
the good one. What are the good one called?
The rich one.
The rich one.
The fraudulent one.
The fraudulent one. So why can't they just get relegated? And Everton.
Well,
do you know what the funny thing was?
That would be hilarious.
Imagine our luck would be that Man City and Everton get relegated, and then Southampton finish above us. That would be our luck. I swear, that's what would happen to it.
We said, didn't we? Like that them two would get kicked out of the league, and the other team would be
yeah, that's what I mean. That would be
just for being shit, not for illegally doing stuff. But
yeah, so I think why don't we just finish on what's happened after the game and at Bournemouth, because okay, so Victor Orr's got the sack today.
Yeah,
it was a long time coming, wasn't it? Really.
Yeah, I mean, it was. I mean, when obviously we said earlier about all the sort of players that were brought in and how they haven't sort of done anything with us. There's been a very select few that have done good things for us. It opens your eyes a bit more because we could see in terms of the players that he wanted and he was going for, and we're like, oh, they're good players.
And they've gone on to big clubs.
They never come, did they? And then the whole sort of, when you look back on his tenure, the whole sort of, he brought Bielsa, and it's like, is that the only good thing that he did?
Yeah.
Because before that, it was Thomas Christensen and Heckingbottom, who, by the way, has just been promoted. So might not have been a bad shot, but and then he brought Bielsa in, and Bielsa sort of almost took over, didn't
Yeah.
he? And he was like, right, I'll run things from here. And that's where all our success for the years has come from. Was within Bielsa's tenure,
Yeah.
and once he's gone. I mean, it was sort of dropping when he was still there, but that was due to like.
Because what I've got an inkling now of like, because of you hear all these rumours that Orta took lists of players to Bielsa and said, "Do you want this? Do you want this?" And he just went, "No, no, no." But from what's leaking out now is the fact that they probably didn't pass the culture fit that Bielsa would have wanted in a player.
Yeah.
And obviously hard-working. That's why he wanted people like Dan James. And
Yeah.
I mean, even Rafinha was a hard-working player, even though he had the silk.
Yeah.
And he put a shift in. You can see why he said yes to him. But everyone was saying that.
But you did want Aronson as well.
Yeah, but he can mould Aronson better than the other two managers could. Yeah,
I don't know. So. Aronson seems pretty unmouldable at the moment.
Well, if I'm
just being negative today, mate.
Yeah, to be fair,
being negative.
So if you are talking about mouldable, maybe if you tried to stick someone, it would just fall off anyway.
Maybe you could mould McKennie's belly into another good player. Do something like that.
Nah, let's not.
We've got to be mean.
McKennie.
I'm going to be mean.
We can't do that. We can't wade into McKennie. He's not being played in his proper position.
Wow, just play half decent in the position you're playing in, mate.
Yeah, that'll be right. Yeah, he was literally terrible against Bournemouth, wasn't he?
Yeah.
But I'm not gonna. You can though. I'm not gonna go after a lad's weight.
No, I will. I'm not going to weight. I'm going after his belly. Difference.
Considering I'm a bit of a tub of Nord myself. You know what I mean?
I'm not saying he's overweight, but I can mould his belly into another player if I choose to.
Oh, okay, that's cool. That's fine.
He's not overweight though.
No, he's not. He's just lazy.
He's just lazy.
It's just lazy.
I think I don't know what it is. I don't want to put my finger on.
Because he obviously he's one of Orta's, but maybe he was one of Marsh's, and they've all done it together. So what the feeling I get about Orta's deals is that he had this extensive recruitment list, and all these players that we've seen that we went on to buy have all gone on to big clubs and gone on to do big things. But it's the deals he has done, and the deals how the deals have been done is the look of sort of like Ben White. Why wasn't there a buy clause in there? Because there should have been.
Well, that's not down to us, is it? That's
no, but he could have done something.
It's down to Brighton as well, and if Brighton think they want to keep him, because he obviously was a great player, and they tried to keep him, didn't they? But
yeah, and he wanted to come to us, didn't he, as well?
Well, I think it was like he doesn't even like football, does he, Ben White? But I think it was more of a case of like, I'll go there, I don't mind, I'm used to playing there, but yeah. Some of them, like Ben White is one of them. It's two clubs deciding on what's going on here. It's the other players that I'm more concerned about, like Paolo Chibiki.
Oh yeah, he's class, mate. He had great hair. He had great hair though, Chibiki, didn't he? He looked like a crackhead. He's like he's like he's been walking into the pub selling deodorant and steaks from fucking Quicksand.
That's where he was.
Yeah.
Or it was in the pub. And seen him sprinting away from some coppers and thought, it's a bit quicky.
Well, he's all right, isn't he? Let's get him down. But yeah, there is some weird ones in there, weren't there? Was he like part of when he brought him Kwasi and Boy and all that? Did he bring in all of them?
Yes, he did. Yeah.
Yeah.
Brought. There's a few players. There's a few players in his like purchases that have like done well.
Yes, of course it was.
You got players like Samuel Sayers, who was a good player.
He was a great player. Just spatting people.
I wanted to go home because he couldn't run for Bielsa.
Yeah. Samuel Sayers was a great player, actually.
He was really good.
He was just a bit of a prick, weren't
he? Yeah.
And he probably had TB.
Oh, Chelsea have scored a goal.
Scored. And who is it? Someone that Victor Orr tried to buy, Noni Madueke. Oh, the fates, hey? The fucking fates. But no, yeah. There was. I've seen some people had their lists, and he said he only had 5 good boys on there, like Bamford, and all that. It's got to be at least 10, 15 players on the list that have done okay. You know?
Yeah, a lot of this season's players have been sort of scratched off as well.
Not Tyler Adams though, of course, but was Tyler Adams an auto buy or was it a Marsh buy?
Well, he was an auto buy and it was bought for Marsh, I guess.
Yeah.
This is what I'm saying. If he's the director of football, generally the signings go through him. But then like you do have to work with your managers as well.
Yeah.
He definitely worked with Bielsa. you definitely work with Bielsa in terms, because Bielsa was never going to take any players that he didn't want.
No.
He would have just categorically said no. Marsh, on the other hand, I don't know. You can see Christensen, Aronson, Adams, definitely his sort of boys.
Yep. Or he's Rockham. Oh, that screams Autobuy to me.
Yeah, Sinistera.
Autobuy.
Yeah.
But Sinistera is a good player.
Autobiography.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah. Sinistera is a good player. He's just been injured a lot.
Yeah.
His record is amazing, isn't it, for the games he's played.
But then again, like, if this is... I'm not like touching wood here. I'm not trying to kill him off or anything. But if this is what happens for Sinistera, that he comes in, plays a few good games, scores a couple of goals and is out for games, if that's a continuation, will that be looked down as a bad boy?
Yeah, maybe.
I'm hoping that's not the case. I'm hoping like it's just the first season in the Premier League.
Yeah, he's played a lot of games, scored a lot of goals last season, didn't he?
And then next season he flies. And I think like players like Aronson as well. I don't think Aronson is a bad player. It's just he's just a piece of grass floating around. But that's it. I think if
it should like a kid's balloon, and you just go, and you got this on it, slap it down a little bit.
Christensen is an awful player.
Yeah, he's definitely awful.
He's bang average.
Yeah,
he's bang average.
I'll be honest with you, he probably would even be bang average in the Championship.
No, he's got a bit of heart in him, but attitude is only going to get you so far.
Yeah,
right? You need to have the ability to.
Do you remember when we first signed him, and everyone was like, "This he's going to be the next Pontus Jansson," and he had all that fanfare with the Rasmus video and that he signed for the club.
Yeah, but he's just skeletal.
Yeah, it's just terrible. I don't think he's going to be here next year, or if he is, he's definitely going to be back up, because right back seems a really troublesome position for us at the moment, the same as left back.
Yeah. There's going to be I think there'll be a big clear out, mate. I think there'll be
a big clear out. But let's talk the clear out. We got to talk about, obviously, if we're going to do that, we obviously talk about clear out. It's going to get to the ownership now, because I read something today. If we go down, Rads will be staying.
I don't know about that.
I know we've always said if we go down,
like, if they've got a deal to buy the club in January 2004, it doesn't matter whether Radrizzani says I want to stay on. It's like no. This is the deal.
Yeah.
I mean, I think his only option is to sell it sooner.
Yeah.
Than, look, that's just my understanding of it. It might be completely wrong, and it might just be like, yeah, you can stay. But all this shit that people are talking about, oh yeah, if we go down, the takeover's not happening. They already own half of the club.
And everyone thinks there's going to be a big like fire sale of players as well. It doesn't work like that.
No.
We probably lose. Obviously, we won't be signing McKennie, so maybe silver linings and all that.
Yeah.
And we'd probably lose Adams. Nobody's going to be picking up Rutter unless we loan him out. And one of the best things that's about today, because of all the stuff that's going on,
unless you need a door draft, one of them things that lie in front of the door.
Yeah,
really good at that.
Yeah. But I did read that Nonto's agents come out and said that he'd be staying at Leeds.
Well, I don't see why he wouldn't stay at Leeds. I mean, obviously...
He wants to continue his development at Leeds,
There's going to be a lot of clubs buying him. This obviously all depends on where we are.
Yeah.
Because I think where we are will determine the sort of fire sale that we have. If we stay up, it'll be a fire sale of all this shit that we need to get rid of. If we go down, it's going to be all the best players. All the best players are going to probably shoot off.
The best. I mean, I think we'd probably lose 4 or 5 of our so-called bigger name players. You got your Rodders. You'd probably see Adams, like I just said. McKennie would be gone. Harrison would go.
Definitely.
I'd like to think that he'd like to stay.
Cock, he's
got people after him.
Well, he's waiting to see where we are before he signs a contract. So he'll be off. Who else we got there? Melier, he'll be off.
Even though he's not been covering himself in a lot of glory recently, has he?
No, but he's young and his
hands are made of poppadoms at the minute, though.
The thing is, right, he's 23 years old, and he spent 3 seasons in the Premiership. First season, it was our first season back. We scored a lot of goals,
but we conceded a lot of goals,
and we conceded.
We just had to outscore everyone.
Yeah, it was more balanced. And then the second 2 seasons, he's just been hammered.
Yeah.
He's been absolutely hammered with no protection. So, any goalie that has the amount of shots and the amount of openings that he has is gonna crumble.
In the
Even
best league in the world as
even
well.
the best goalkeepers, if they have that many shots, last season he had the most shots and conceded the most goals. They're probably going to be the same this season as well.
Probably be the same on Saturday alone.
Saturday coming, yeah, yeah. So I mean, you can say, oh yeah, he should be doing better, and he should, but he is 23, and there's only so much you can do if your defenders are just allowing people to shoot from 6-7 yards in front. I mean,
the crossing, though, you can't forget the
crossing is shite.
Yeah.
It's shite.
Yeah.
Just do something, punch it or catch it, mate. Don't slap it around like you fucking. Oh yeah. Anyway, he'll go.
Yeah, he'll
definitely go.
And and I don't think Bamford would stay. I think.
I hope not.
Exactly. But yeah, Mercedes there. Probably gone.
But like, I think we just need let's just. He's just too unreliable. He's too unreliable now. It's 2 seasons now. He's been fit for a lot of this season.
Yeah, he's got himself back into the squad.
And it's just.
He did score at the weekend, though, didn't he?
He did score at the weekend. It was
actually a pretty good header.
Fairly decent header. I mean, it would have been harder to miss, but. Just saying.
Yeah, I know.
I've told you I'm not being positive today.
Okay, so right, we've gone through games, we've gone through what's going on. But now let's talk about Big Sam.
Oh, Big Sam.
Big Sam. Do you know what? I like it. It's funny.
I just want to point something out. Who was the manager of the team that relegated us the last time we were in the Premiership?
It was Sam Allardyce.
Yeah.
At Bolton.
Yeah.
Mark Viduka got sent off, didn't he?
Let's hope.
Another game. No,
you're right.
Yeah.
I'm saying let's hope that it's a reversal and he does the opposite. Leeds this time and keeps us up.
If there is a man that can fluke it, it's him though. And I said it earlier, but I'm going to say it again. If it's he's jolly, and maybe that team just needs someone to fucking scream at him, shout at him, and give him a fucking clip round the ear and play 8 at the back.
Well, the thing I like about Sam Allardyce is nothing attacking wise, but he might get the basics in defending.
Yeah, maybe.
Which is something that we haven't been able to do for a long time. And I will even go as far as Bielsa in terms of our defending. I mean, our defending under Bielsa was we have the ball and we just keep it. But the last 2 seasons, our defending has been absolute shocking.
Yeah.
Shocking. And it's not even like bad defense, it's just not marking, not picking up people. It happened again on Saturday.
Yeah.
I don't want to talk about the game, but it happened again on Saturday where a player's just walked in from the edge of the box, free, nobody around him, nobody marking him, and just slotted it into not an empty goal, but slotted it into the top corner. So you can't fucking do that.
So the weird thing about this Sam Allardyce deal is the fact that it is only going to be 4 games. Like, it's 4 games.
Yeah.
It's not going to be in charge next year, even if we stay up. It's 4 games. It's a really weird football deal, isn't it?
Someone said that, like, oh yeah, what if he keeps up? Surely he deserves the right. I'm like, fuck off. Does he deserve?
Mate, I would have another season.
Someone else said as well, like, he gets how much for keeping us up?
Okay, he's getting 500 grand just for the 4 matches.
Yeah.
And a 2.5 million, £3 million bonus for keeping us in.
So it equates to about 3 million, doesn't it, if he keeps us up?
Yeah.
And he could do that, and we might not even win a game.
Oh no, yeah. Imagine that, yeah. Because all the teams below us just keep losing. That's what it could be.
And he gets his 3 million for us losing every game.
But the only thing about
amazing.
So we pay Sam Allardyce 3 million to keep us up, and then we got to pay for McKennie because we've stayed up.
Oh,
but then he gets a free season with the team, and then it could be very different.
I don't think McKennie's a bad player.
No.
He just doesn't seem interested.
Yeah.
And that's it.
Well, he's going to have to if you sign him part of this deal.
I think he might be wanting out.
Yeah, maybe. Possibly.
One out.
He has
Marsh, look, he come in for Marsh, didn't he?
Yeah.
He must have. He's got
Tyler Adams, obviously his mate.
And Tyler Adams, yeah. I hope, the one player that I really hope stays is Tyler Adams. I hope he stays.
He's a heartbeat of the team.
Because since he's been out, we've just gone to pot.
Yeah.
And I know that he wasn't in the first half against Palace, but we have missed him.
badly. He's been our most important player this season, I feel.
We have missed him.
Because and also coming back to the McKennie thing again, he does a lot of the work you wouldn't have had to do. He could probably maybe enjoy himself a bit more. But we talk about McKennie every week. I'm not cracking on with McKennie. McKennie knows what he wants to do. If he wants to ring me, he can ring me.
Let's not crack on with McKennie.
So yeah, we've got that right. And now we've got. Should we come on to the game of the weekend?
Are we done with Sam? We're done with Big Sam?
I think we're done with Big Sam because there's going to be a lot more to come out over the next few days.
Okay, before we go,
because nothing's been confirmed yet.
Yeah, that's true. Let's just move. Not move on from Sam, but are there any other managers out there that you think, oh, maybe you could come in?
Alan Pardew.
He was named. Lee Bowyer.
Lee Bowyer has been named. Rafa Benitez, but I would not want Rafa Benitez.
I would have had him for 4 games.
Rafa Benitez, yeah. But to be fair, mate, I'd have Mike Bassett, England manager, for 4 games. Potter's long term.
Why didn't you get David O'Leary back?
David O'Leary back. When was the last time he managed a football team?
He managed Villa, didn't he? After us, yeah. I'm not sure after that. I think it didn't go very well at Villa.
No. Did he buy James Milner?
Did he buy James Milner?
I think he bought James Milner. I know. Did Milner go to Newcastle first before Villa? I can't remember now.
No, yeah, he did. He went to Newcastle because I heard it on the radio. Actually, Stephen Ireland was in like a swap deal for Man City.
Yeah.
He went to Villa.
Yeah.
Milner went to Man City.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, I think he went to Newcastle first.
It's mad to think that when James Milner broke onto the scene and he was like playing really well, scored a goal and that, and then we loaned him to Swindon. That's mad, weren't it? Oh, we did that. I'm just thinking about it. Honestly, that's just coming in my head. That's one of the weirdest loan deals ever. But he's done all right. And apparently he's another one that they've on about he could come back to us next year. I'd have him in our team.
Who, Milner?
Yeah. He's getting a bit dirtier though, isn't he? If you've been watching his recent matches. Doesn't matter if he's old.
It does.
He's better than some of the players we've got now.
Yeah, he is, but it's not hard at the moment, is it?
Would you have Milner, Rocker, or McKennie in that midfield? Don't answer it right away.
I don't know.
Exactly.
Yeah, probably have Milner instead of them two, but I don't want him to come back next season when them two aren't there either.
Yeah, I suppose.
Rocker might be.
Yeah.
I actually quite like Rocker, but he's just a bit slow.
Yeah, he's his turning. And do you know what? Those pirouettes are starting to do my Sweden.
He's just not designed for that position.
No.
It's not designed for it. And it's a shame for him, because I actually do quite like him.
Do you know what the funny thing is? He could probably make a good centre-half, Rocker.
Can make a good throw-in.
Yeah.
Throw-in taker.
Yeah. And so, what else we got to say?
We can take corners. Just keep taking them.
Oh, yeah. If he can be the first man, then yeah.
You know what's funny? Everyone was going on about his corners. You know the ones where it went out. It kept going out and out and out. And then the last one, we scored.
Yeah, he scored from me, yeah. But still, that was part of the plan.
That was his plan. Like, I'll keep hitting him, and then I'll miss him and we'll score. Don't know. Yeah. So Sam Allardyce. No other managers. We'll do Man City.
Yeah, we'll do Man City.
No other managers. No one out there that could save us.
I don't even think Pep Guardiola could save us. Only Sam Allardyce can save us.
Pep needs like money and amazing players already in the team.
Yeah.
Not knocking Pep.
Excellent. We're not knocking him, but we had a chat about this the other day, didn't we? Saying who's the greatest manager to ever be in the Premier League, and we're not going to say who we think he is because we all But Pep Guardiola, great coach, but he's never gone to a team that's languishing and then turned them around and built them into a big force.
This could be a perfect opportunity for him to prove his worth.
Why can't he come to Leeds and turn Rutter into Haaland?
So like Man City, I've had a great time. Fuck the Champions League off. I'm gonna go and save Leeds.
Oh, I don't need a treble. I'm gonna go save Leeds.
Yeah, I'll save Leeds. See if I can do it. No, he wouldn't do that.
No, not exactly.
I don't even think he could.
He couldn't. Do you know what the funny thing is? Sam Allardyce could be more prone to saving us than Pep Guardiola.
Yeah, Pep's not designed for the relegation.
He isn't.
Fights, is he? He's not.
But Big Sam's gonna come in.
It's not in his blood.
Big Sam's gonna come in with a pucker pie, 20 Lambert and Butler, and he's gonna save us.
In a sheepskin coat.
In a sheepskin coat. Okay, so Sam Allardyce versus Pep at the weekend. What's going to be the score? I'm not. Do you know what? I swear, I'm really scared. Really scared for this weekend.
My predictions.
I'm not doing a prediction for this one.
My predictions this season have always been a very balanced view of the game
Yeah.
and the team were playing. Very, very like fair scores, I think.
Yeah.
Give fair scores.
Well,
So,
you said 9-1 loads of times.
Yeah.
Oh, it's probably
Fair
going to be 9-1 this weekend. You might get it right.
It's not going to be one.
Oh, yeah, it's not going to be one. I think we've scored in all the matches.
We're not scoring on Saturday.
No.
We might score an own goal.
Yeah, well, I don't think we're going to score this weekend.
I don't know.
But if there is one man that
There's one in. We've got one of them in us, haven't we? We've got one of them in us.
That's what I was thinking. Yeah, what if KP helps?
This is going to be the turning point for our season.
You start Calvin Phillips and it's scored no G pass.
We're going to go to Man City.
Yeah.
And we're going to do them.
Do you know, imagine if Big Sam does this. I swear. If Sam Allardyce keeps us up the shit, you heard it here first. We'll think about getting a tattoo with him, won't we?
Oh, fuck him, won't do that.
Oh, no.
I don't care. I hope if we win on Saturday, with big hope, it's not going to happen. But if we do, I hope Sam Allardyce slide tackles Pep Guardiola down the tunnel.
Yeah, that'll be
And
hilarious.
just laughed in his face.
It takes him out for a curry after match. Well done, lads. They're all doing dentist chairs and that. That's what Sam Allardyce is. Imagine he brought JJ Okocha back for one game.
He's just a stag doing a person, isn't he?
Yeah, he is, yeah. But he's the man that can fluke something like this. This is his arena. There's no one out there with more experience than doing it. Him and Sean Dyche are in a league of their own.
Sean Dyche.
But yeah, well, Sean Dyche, Warren Price. I'd have took him though.
I wouldn't have had Sean Dyche.
Would you rather have Sam Allardyce or Sean
I
Dyche?
wouldn't have had anyone, to be honest with you. But this is where we are right now.
Yeah, this is our football team.
This is it.
Sam Allardyce is looking like he's going to be in charge of our football team. I know nothing's come out, but obviously we haven't looked at anything in the past 30 minutes or so. But as it stands, Javi Gracia is still in charge, and Sam Allardyce is possibly taking over our team.
Yeah, that's the indications that's on the grapevine. That's what we're.
Yeah, but obviously
Okay.
like Phil Hay. I've seen a few obviously other content creators and most of them are just really, really madly upbeat about it. It's not in a good way though. It's like this is it. The old Leeds is back. Not those beautiful years under Bielsa.
Oh no, yeah. I was thinking this on the way over. Actually, I was thinking about it, and I'm like, we've gone back to shiteness, haven't we?
Yeah,
We've gone from like this attacking, enterprising football with like honest way of playing and all this.
Not diving, not going down, all that sort of
and
stuff.
now we've just gone back to just come and smash loads of goals past us. And
we'll
try not to cry about it.
This sort of team where Michael Tong would fit in and that, do you know?
Oh, fucking tongue.
Michael Brown, all them, they could be back. Get Sean Gregan back in as well.
I'm just hoping that I'm saying hoping that Sam Allardyce can get a tune out of these attacking players.
Oh, no.
Jesus Christ.
Imagine that.
He'll probably play a centre back.
Imagine he did to Rutter what he did with like Djorkaeff and Okocha. Maybe had Kevin Davis. Or he's going to bring Stelios Janik like a retirement. Oh my God. He had some right random players though when he played.
Oh no, yeah.
It's mad.
JJ Okocha though, he was a boss.
He was the boss, yeah. Especially.
Such a player. Oh,
Yeah.
I want you past that.
Yeah, the guy got a bit greedy there, but he is on
One in the hat trick. Look at Jesus there.
Yeah.
Why didn't you pass to me?
Yeah. So let's go back to Leeds.
Sorry.
I think that's
I'm trying to distract myself all the time. I think about Leeds and then I'm just trying to distract myself from thinking about Leeds because it hurts my heart and my brain. This is what it is at the moment, isn't it? Everything's just really hard. Like watching Leeds, the atmosphere around the club at the moment.
But it felt like this last year as well.
Not to the point where
We had Sam Allardyce.
was coming. Yeah, I thought last year was explainable. I thought last year was like it weren't good,
weren't it? Yeah.
It weren't good. It was horrible. We went through some horrible games, but it was like we had injuries. The COVID season happened. It sort of restricted our buy-in, and you could sort of make not excuses, but there was reasonings for the way the last season went. This season was completely, we had money, we brought players in, and we had Marsh, and Marsh isn't a football manager. We've realised that now.
Oh yeah.
He can't manage football teams, good ones anyway.
He'll be the manager of some weird team like Preston or something next, won't he?
But there was so much potential that could have happened this year, and it's all just really gone to pot. And even as bad as the season's gone, we can look back at the season and go, there's games that we could have had 5 or 6 more points, and we wouldn't have even been worried about relegation. Even 5 or 6 more points in the season would have been fine. But the fact is that's not happened. And the past 4 or 5 games, we've just been absolute. Well, we've not even been shit. We've just
non-existent.
Yeah, it's been just a very passive sort of. Oh yeah, we'll try for a bit and then just go and score a few goals if you want.
I think we should finish up there, James.
Yeah. I'm gonna start crying in a minute.
Yeah, we've been a bit different tonight, haven't we? So
we'll get back to the positivity when Samuel Adol smashes Guardiola in his cheek.
Yeah.
With a pie.
Did you see those?
Carries them in his pockets.
Yeah,
just throws them at people randomly.
Before I finish up, I need to bring this up. Do you see those photoshops around or going all over the internet of Sam Allardyce, but it's been photoshopped over Bielsa sitting on a bucket?
Yeah, put his head on there. Disrespectful.
That is very disrespectful.
How dare you put Bielsa's body on big sexy Sam's face?
Right, guys, thanks for listening. I'm Kevin.
I don't know yet. I haven't decided what I am at the moment, but I am James.
Thanks for listening
still James.
to
Thank
Leeds
you,
House. And yeah, I guess we'll be back after Man City if we're still alive.
Yeah. See you for the win on Sunday, guys.
See you for the Big Sam. Big Sam.
Sexy Sam.
Speak sexy, Sam. Bye.